The tale of the Boötes Void and the vast cosmic mysteries does not truly end here. It merely pauses, like a single breath held in the silence between heartbeats, inviting us to linger a little longer beneath the star-strewn canopy of night. What we have explored is not just a cold, empty sphere 700 million light-years away, but a mirror held up to our own curiosity, our fragile hope, and our stubborn refusal to accept loneliness as the final answer. That great nothingness, stretching 330 million light-years across a volume so immense that our entire Milky Way galaxy would be lost within it like a single grain of sand on an endless beach, reminds us that the universe does not conform to our comforting stories. It does not fill every corner with light and life just to ease our fears. Instead, it offers silence on a scale that humbles empires, kingdoms, and centuries of human achievement, whispering that the story is far larger than we are, and that our role may be not to conquer the dark, but to learn its language. Yet this is not a message of despair. On the contrary, it is a call to wonder. Every void, every supervoid, every cold and echoing expanse mapped by telescopes and supercomputers is an invitation. It says, look closer. Send better instruments. Ask sharper questions. Train the next generation to stare into the abyss not with dread, but with the bright-eyed courage of children who believe a falling star might carry their dreams across the gulf. The Boötes Void, discovered in 1981 by a small team working through the night with coffee and printouts, has grown from a shocking anomaly into a cornerstone of modern cosmology. It helped birth the now accepted picture of the universe as a cosmic web, delicate filaments of galaxies strung between vast, bubble-like voids that together form a structure more intricate than any cathedral and more ancient than any myth. And still, after more than 4 decades of study, it keeps its deepest secret. We do not know why it is so perfectly round. We do not know why galaxies flee its edges as if repelled by an unseen hand. We do not know whether it is a scar left by the violent birth of the universe, a fossil of inflation, or something stranger still, perhaps the shadow of another universe brushing against our own in the froth of the multiverse. But we keep looking. That is the human answer to emptiness, persistence. From the Stone Age painters who traced bison on cave walls beneath flickering torchlight and wondered what lay beyond the smoke, to the engineers now assembling the Vera C. Rubin Observatory in the Chilean Andes, whose 10-year legacy survey of space and time will map billions of galaxies and thousands more voids with unprecedented precision, the thread is unbroken. Each generation hands the torch to the next, not because we expect to solve every riddle in our lifetime, but because the act of reaching, of building taller towers, sharper lenses, faster computers, and bolder theories is how we affirm that meaning is not given, it is made. And in the making, we become something greater than isolated sparks in the dark. So when you next lie on that summer meadow, with the scent of cut grass in your nostrils and the crickets singing their ancient chorus, let the Boötes Void be more than a distant curiosity. Let it be a companion. Let its silence teach you that awe is not the opposite of understanding, but its beginning. Let its scale remind you that every question unanswered is a door unopened, and every instrument launched is a promise kept to the child within us who once wished upon a shooting star. The universe is under no obligation to make sense to us. But we are under every obligation to keep asking, keep listening, keep sending our fragile machines and fragile hopes into the night. One day, perhaps centuries from now, a descendant of ours, born on Earth, or Mars, or a habitat drifting near Alpha Centauri, will look back at the data we gathered tonight and smile at how little we knew. They will stand on the shoulders of the Sloan Digital Sky Survey, the James Webb Space Telescope, Euclid, the Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument, and 100 missions yet unnamed. They will see the Boötes Void not as a mystery, but as a milestone, the place where we first admitted how much we did not know, and chose to love the not knowing anyway. Until then, the search continues. The telescopes turn. The computers hum. The night sky waits, patient and immense, holding its secrets like a parent holding a surprise behind their back. And somewhere, in a quiet observatory or a backyard with a modest telescope, someone is whispering the same words our ancestors whispered around dying campfires. We are here. Are you there too? Thank you, from the bottom of a very human heart, for walking this far with me through the dark. The story is not over. It is only just beginning. Keep looking up. The next discovery might be yours.